Age regression versus age play is a debate that has been going on in the internet world since the rise of certain personalities. From pop culture to online trolls.
Han.
Fuzzy.
Ayaw na, you like Han.
No, stop touching my...
The term has become synonymous with something much darker. This video, however, focuses on a specific person within that community whose behavior is so abhorrent that it breaches the boundaries between a taboo fantasy and a danger to society. From race play and LARPing for Nazis to catering to pedos to being involved in crime, this person provides a cautionary tale to others like her. This is age play and its consequences. Now, before I continue, I would like to give a trigger warning for the following topics. Looking into this has made me physically ill, and I would hate for anyone to trigger themselves, so please protect your mental health. The first thing I would like to do is discuss the difference between an age regressor and an age player. While it seems trivial given the topic at hand, I want to make sure I'm not demonizing a certain group of people. Medical News Today says that age regression is an unconscious return to an earlier stage of behavioral, emotional, or social development. It can be a sign of distress, trauma, or a mental health condition. You can pause to read, but basically it says that there are different causes, and it can be from stress, trauma, dissociation, psychosis, neurological conditions, or delirium. Age play, on the other hand, is a form of role play in which one or more individuals acts or treats another as if they are a different age, and it usually involves one or more adults acting as children. I found this article about it, and when I'm researching, I'm trying not to be biased, so I saw the misrepresentation, and I assumed that it would be telling me something I didn't know, but no, I know. It's a subset of BDSM involving a power exchange, and one or both participants play as an age different from their biological one. It's just a fancy way of saying that they're role-playing as predators and incest people. With those definitions in mind, let's begin. This is her account on TikTok where I first encountered her on my For You page, and it says, yes, I did those things, which means that she's aware that she's being problematic. You have to be chronically online to really decipher what she's trying to say, but I'll try my best. I think it's time to touch on another disturbing aspect of her personality. Yep, it's this picture again. She calls it race play, but how come you're still acting like that outside of your work?
Oh no, this can't be.
The flag she has represents an ancient European symbol that was appropriated by the Nazis in their attempt to invent and idealize Aryan or Norse heritage. In normal context, the gesture that she's using is an OK sign, but as you can see, it means white power. She then tries to degrade herself in a cute way, except for it's not working. Here it says that she wishes she was a true Eve, which is a looks-maxing term for the most attractive you can be. She does seem to pay a lot of attention to how she looks, and that takes away from the bigger problem at hand, which is real-life consequences. Yep, you unfortunately read that right. This was posted on X with a picture of her pregnant stomach, although I didn't screenshot it because I just couldn't do it. And by the time that I was going to make this video, I realized that someone already screenshotted it and put it in her comments on TikTok, so I took it from there. Your child is a product of a sick fetish, and you fail to realize that your behavior online will have real-life consequences. Your child will grow up and see his self-hating mother and how she allows herself to be degraded by the people who despise your very existence and his. He'll most likely begin to hate himself, just like you do. Oh, speaking of, let's take a look at her Reddit. This is her Reddit, and how I know it is her Reddit is because it also has the same weird bio as her Instagram, as well as her actual face. This is her most popular post on there, in which she admits that she hates her life, but that was made 45 days ago. Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm sorry if this isn't readable, but it's basically her talking about how she was assaulted. And while that is heartbreaking, it is no excuse to do what she does, which she finally acknowledges in plain terms. Here she complains about the people that she's attracting while also contributing to that. I mean, I don't really understand. But no, she doesn't care that she's enabling them. She just tries to get her money. And then she says strange fantasies like this is not her. To make matters worse, she actually does receive evidence of a crime and then acts confused as if she doesn't understand why this is happening or how she contributed to this happening. By creating this type of content, she is actually engaging and encouraging these people. Why else would he feel comfortable sending you a crime? But safety is just a joke to you, and you can puff up your cheeks and make jokes on TikTok. But it's not really a joke, is it? Because here's a post on which she says she feels disgusted by talking to minors. Okay. You can pause to read, but I'm only going to be talking about the things that I underlined. She has major internalized misogyny in that she thinks women lose their worth when they get older. If you're surrounding yourself around people who think that and sexualize that, then you're setting yourself up for failure. She complains about getting called slurs and all that, but purposely chooses to degrade herself that way. For once, think about the victims of these things. You have seen the effects of this. Men are sending her videos of harming children, and yet she continues to feed into it. She is 19 years old and old enough to know better. And out of respect, I didn't include her mugshot of a DUI at 16, her dressing up as Harriet Tubman, allowing her classmates to whip her while in high school and also laughing at it, or the other garbage I found, and honestly I was sick of looking at it. But the internet is forever, and that man sending her that video is only touching the surface, and I'm sure there's much more. And she has no idea about how many people she has hurt by acting like this. These people do not care about her, and it's obvious that she's a source of entertainment only.